Well, welcome back. It's Thanksgiving evening. I done had a nap. I'm back. I missed the Kansas City Dallas game. By the time I woke up, it was 31 to something, and it was almost over. It was a 2-minute something. So Dallas beat the Chiefs. I called that one. Well, we both called it. Master T had said she was going to change hers, but it was 31-28, I believe, was the final. No, 31-24. Master T said 32-27. I said 28. So 31-24. All right. So now the Ravens are trailing the Bengals at the moment. But I am watching South Carolina and Texas with this tournament that they have. And it's the Players Era Championship. It is 56-54. Both teams are undefeated. Uh-oh, he came out his coat. Now listen, if you follow NCAA, you know that last year, South Carolina and Texas were tied at the end of the season, and they restructured the divisions and everything. So Don Staley said some things about the changing of the restructuring, and she thought, yeah, in so many words, okay, so you want to make it harder for me to get in, for our team to get in. Well, they ended up tied with Texas. So they played head to head. They still had the same record, so it had to be a coin toss for the number one seed, which was South Carolina. So Texas got a chip on their shoulder. South Carolina got a chip on their shoulder because they thought they should have been the outright number one, no questions asked, because they beat more number one or top 25 teams last year than Texas did. But the moral of the story is South Carolina ended up winning the coin toss, being number one. And so tonight, Texas is 6-0. South Carolina is 7-0. It's 6 minutes and 14 seconds left in the game, and it's a South Carolina timeout. Now, it's a low-scoring game. South Carolina is shooting 41% from the field. Texas 42. 3 points shots. 17% for South Carolina, 25 for Texas. Rebounds, 32-30, South Carolina, the advantage. Steals, 7-4, advantage Texas. Blocks, 5-4, advantage Texas. Turnovers, tied 10-10. Points in the paint, South Carolina, 36, Texas, 26. Largest lead, both have led by as much as 8. Okay, now the first quarter, Texas outscored them 23-19. Second quarter, both teams scored only 10 points. Third quarter, South Carolina 21, Texas 13. Right now, Texas has outscored them 10-4. All right, so we're back to play-by-play. They said what I just said, guys, that both teams have led by as much as 8. I just gave you the quarter breakdowns. Duh. Hire me, guys. I'm available. All right, here we go. Raven Johnson at the top of the key with the ball. All right, I do not have a roster in front of me. My apologies. All right, Tessa Johnson under the basket. George Edwards at the top at the foul line. George Edwards up. No good. Rebound. Texas. Here we come. 56-54. We down to 5:47. And there's another score. It is 58-54. South Carolina down by 4. We got 5:32 left. Here come Raven Johnson. They're picking up the defense right at the inbounds. She's across the half court. All right, a little soft screen there. All right, she still got the ball, shot, Raven, and she took it all the way in. 56-58. We down to 5:07. Right, here comes Texas. Oh, that was beautiful. That's Madison Madison Booker. She got 16.7 of 16, 7 rebounds. And Raven Johnson on her. She got her by about a foot, look like. All right, here we go. Down by 4. We're down to 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Rebound Tessa. Doggone it. And she touched it out of bounds. All right, here we go. Harmon the pass inbound the ball. Wow. All right. South Carolina down by 6. 62-56. This is the championship game. Texas beat UCLA, and now South Carolina beat Duke. All right, Latson backing it in. George Edwards almost lost it, and she did. All right, Texas coach, they set it up, slow it down. We're down to 3:48. Yeah, moving screen on Texas. Okay, moment of the game. Oh, really? Okay. That was a quick inbounds and catch and shoot by Lee. All right, here we go. 62-56. We're down to 3:35. Raven taking it. That's Joyce on the out. O'Court. O'Coats. All right, 62-58. Down to 3:15. Left in the game. Both teams are undefeated. This is the Players Era Championship. All right, offensive rebound. Strip. And Tessa Johnson has it. She's off to the races. And Harmon with the block. All right, Master T say likely of Ravens is messing up. All right, Tessa Johnson with a long 3, 62-61. We're down to 2:40 left in the game. All right, South Carolina within 1. They on defense. Block. Whistle. O'Cott with a foul. Yeah, everybody trying to be in the paint. All right, here we go. Carlton at the line, 12 points, 4-7. We're down to 2:29. She missed that first free throw. All right. All right. It's 2:19, 63, 61. All right, here we go. They wiping up the floor. So apparently there's some moisture on the floor. I was trying not to sit down, but I think I'm gonna have to for a second. All right, we're down to 2:10 on my TV. Uh-oh, turnover. All right. Dawn not looking happy. Okay, that was a screen. All right, here we go. Raven said, we got a rebound. I read her lips real good. She said, we got a rebound. All right, here we go. 63, 61. Okay, Ogot fouled out. All right, 64, 61. How many points does she have going to the bench? She got 12, 5 or 7. That's pretty efficient. 11 rebounds. That's pretty efficient. All right, here we go. 64, 61. Texas with the ball. Wow, Texas basketball. South Carolina can't catch a break. South Carolina can't catch a break. They're scrambling for these loose balls, but they're running out of bounds. All right, shot clock violation. Thank God. 64, 61. We're down to 131. Dawn wearing that little black suit. All right, here we go. It's been 64, 61 for a second here. Raven with the ball. Joyce Edwards. Foul on the play. Whoa. All right, here we go. 64, 61. And she missed her free throw. Whoa. She missed both of them. Lord have mercy. 64, 61. We under a minute. Raven with the steal. And she is fouled. All right. Come on, Raven. All right. Good foul on Texas with a good foul. She made sure she didn't make the shot. Come on, make these free throws, baby. 64-61. Down to 44. Well, she missed that one. They missed a lot of free throws, man. She made that one. 2-point game with 44.3. Come on, play some defense, South Carolina. Crowd shouting defense. Latson is on Harmon. I like they playing some man-to-man. Mano a manu, one-on-one. Steal. All right. All right, 64-62. 20 seconds left. Whoa. South Carolina timeout. Latson with the steal. Long South Carolina timeout. All right, let me check this out. All right, it's still 9-7. Bengals over the Ravens. I need these Bengals to beat these Ravens. Happy Thanksgiving. Samuel, I saw your greeting. Thank you to all of our faithful watchers. Happy Thanksgiving. The Bengals just scored a field goal, 12-7. Come on, Bengals. Beat those Ravens. Beat those Ravens. All right, we got 20 seconds. 19.6 in math. You round it up, 20 seconds. Come on, South Carolina. All right, Latson. Foul on the play. We're down to 15 seconds. All right. Make these free throws and tie it up. Yay. 63-64. Tie it up. Tie it up. Tie it up. Tie it up. All right, it's tied. We got 15 seconds. What's going to happen? Oh! And it looked like South Carolina not going to get this one, guys. Look like South Carolina not going to get this one. Basket. Oh, my gosh. 0.7. South Carolina timeout. Oh, my gosh. Oh, wow. 64-66. 0.7. Oh, man. South Carolina going to look like they might go down. Wow. She took that down to the last drop second. Wow. 66-64. 0.7 left on the clock. They over there crying. Wow. Okay, 0.7 seconds. That's just enough time for a catch and shoot. Oh my God. Well, I knew one of them had to lose. I didn't want it to be South Carolina, but look like it might be South Carolina. Let's see if they can come up with something. In 0.7 seconds, can they do it? All right, so we got to. Okay, Texas called a timeout. All right, it's 0.1. I mean 0.7 seconds. Oh, I'm interested to see what play Don Staley calls. I'm really interested. Wow. Let's see. This is interesting. I wish I could show y'all the screen. All right, so all they got to do is catch and shoot, but they got 0.7. Yeah, it is game over, baby. Texas timeout. Under review. Let's see what they did. 0.5. She touched it at 0.5 and knocked it out. All right, here we go. She passes and bam, she hits it out at 0. Okay, what they gonna do? Let me see. Okay. Wow. Okay, I'm watching it in real time here. South Carolina with another timeout. Dawn is trying to draw up something. I don't know what you're gonna draw up, sugar. No, you can't. I don't know what Dawn doing. You can't really get a shot off. I look like I don't feel good, and I don't. It's okay. I'm still here though. Yep, a matchup of undefeated. Somebody gotta lose. Somebody's gotta win. Somebody's gotta lose. It look like it's gonna be South Carolina. Yep, South Carolina falls 66-64. Okay, she made history. How she make history? I'll figure it out later. Wow. All right, 2025 Players Era Champions, the Texas Longhorns. All right. I got to see what kind of record she set. Okay, she only had 6 points. So I don't know what kind of record she set. Okay, I don't know what record she done set, all that. All right, here we go. All right, so South Carolina Falls, they're 7-1, 66-64. Madison Booker had 16. She was 7 of 16. Cunningham had 6. Lee had 19. Sidbury 2. Harmon 6. Carlton 13. Joyce Edwards had 16. Ocott had 12. Tessa Johnson 13. Latson 16. So they gave it all they had. All right, so there we go. Let me get back to the NFL. And it is halftime. It's 12-7. Ravens trail the Bengals. I'm going to end this video because this is just NCAA. The UCLA Bruins will play the Duke Devils next. I'm not necessarily going to call that game. I will end this video and I'm going to start another video for the Bengals Ravens fourth quarter. That's a beautiful rhinestone basketball. That is gorgeous. Okay, best point guard. Okay, 6 seasons as Texas Longhorn coach, 5 NCAA tournament appearances, 2 seasons with 30-plus wins. But Dawn Staley got even better because I think she's got 2 championships, Final Four, 5 or 4 straight years. So, she got 208 wins to 13 losses over the years. Yeah, they beat some good ones now. All right. Yeah. Yeah, they are good. They beat them now. I didn't think they beat South Carolina, but they did. I knew they wanted them bad because they beat them last year. All right, here we go. MVP. All right, so most outstanding player. All right, I will start another video.